right, hello everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. I'm Bobtheorc, and is this episode really excited? We all know what's going to happen. Everybody's going to keep attacking me, because we are in an endless war. As soon as I get peace with one country, two other countries attack me, and it's awful, so we're just grinding away. Oh, so we're just going to adjust our strategy for an endless war, and we'll do the best we can, so here we go. Anyway, thanks for bearing with me, guys. Let's go hop on Discord. We got Vorgath on Discord. I don't know if he's here. He's been really quiet. You hear Vorgath? Maybe he fell asleep. That's okay. Let's get to it. So as you can see, everybody hates me except for America and Germany, whom I just defeated. And Mexico's my ally after you guys kept attacking me over and over again. Oh man, I'm gonna wait until I have defeated Spain and secure the Caribbean, and then I will screw you guys. I will take you guys out. I am so mad. I am so mad at Mexico for making my life a living hell all this time. Alright, so son of a biznatch. Alright, so what are we doing? We're repairing a lot of ships. We're fixing a lot of stuff. We got all these ships we're trying to deal with. We got all these guys that are mothballed. And the reason I'm mothballing them is I'm trying to save the money, and I don't want to get them into a big fight until I get them upgraded. And we got a ways to go. I've got all these captured German ships I got to deal with also. We're going to have some hull strengthening and stuff coming up soon. Hopefully the rangefinder soon, so maybe I hold off until then. We'll see. So we've got all this going on. All right, so logistically, I've got 10 battleships in Western North America. And I've got, I guess you guys are all here. And then who's Argentina partnered up with? Is Argentina allied with anybody? Argentina's allied with the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And then the South Pacific, I don't have an awful lot. I've just got that one battleship. These guys are going pretty well. Alright, so, and I don't have anybody in South America, so I'm going to go send you guys, since I'm obviously not going to be taking over Mexico. I can't believe they allied with me. What cowards. We're going to go over here to Ecuador. Actually, we're going to go right here. We're going to hang out there. Alright, so we got some guys in the Pacific. Now, these guys have all been fueling up. Some of them are repairing. So we're going to be getting a big fight in the Caribbean. So let's just... Spanish don't really have that much stuff left here, do they? So let's just send these guys in. I'm going to grab Puerto Rico. So we'll send you guys. And then I guess I'll wait till the rest of them repair. Oh, you got a lot of these guys repairing. Look at this. Yeah, so I'll wait for these guys to repair, and then we'll send the rest. Alright, so let's check out over here in Asia. Now, I've got a bunch of you guys trying... Well, now the Spanish aren't trying to get in here anymore, so maybe we've got this area secured. Maybe I don't have to worry so much about this. We're at peace with Germany, finally. We got this Spanish ship here, but we're going to jump those guys. What do the Spanish have left? Maybe I've murdered their fleet. They've got a battleship and some small stuff. They don't have a lot left, actually. All right, so let's just advance turn, and we're going to see what we can do. Because maybe we can just take these guys out. I do not want to go to war with the Austro-Hungarians or the Italians. No alliance. I probably should have just fought it manually, just to make sure they sank. Well, that's okay. I mean, I might go to war with Japan just to take over Japan, but I kind of want to consolidate. I really want to consolidate first if I can, because my economy's in ruins. But as long as I'm positive on my transports each turn, then maybe it doesn't matter. Hey Jen, how are you doing? I'm on Discord if you want to join me. Alright, so here we go, big battle. Hopefully my guys aren't too beat up. I need to really fix these guys up soon. But I probably ought to finish upgrading the other guys first, and I'll save these guys for later. Now this Spanish battleship, he's 10,000 tons. This is a very old style battleship, so I'm not super concerned about him. His armor's not that great either. I mean, it's good in the main belt, but the rest of it's not so good. So we just need to get a hit. Because at this range and at that drop angle, we should be able to hit deck. And this guy's deck armor is not fantastic. We will nail his deck if we get him. I don't think we're gonna hit him. Ricochet, fine. Long day at work, Jen? Ah. I've got a lot of ships, and I do not have a lot of ammo. But he's not fast. He's only 14 knots. Well, let's... Oh, look at all this stuff over here. Look at all these guys clustered up. Look at this cluster of ships right here. I want to get that one. Let's see if we can. I don't know if we can hit him or not at this distance. I was hoping to aim for the cluster of ships. They're already spreading out a bit. Oh, we got a torpedo boat. That was good. Got another torpedo boat. That's really good. Alright. I think we did what we're going to do there. Are these guys low on fuel? They kind of look like it. Let's go put our secondaries into this torpedo boat. If you could, please. primaries into the heavy cruiser. Or miss and hit the torpedo boat. That's fine too. It's kind of half the plan anyway. Now these guys are going to try and get on me. So we're going to do... I'm not going to let them swarm me like last time. We're going to go ahead and turn early. Because I do not want to get swarmed. Because getting swarmed is bad. It's a bad idea. Hey, Shadow Wolf. Yeah, I just got home a little while ago too. We went to the Chinese food place. I've got some happy family. I figured eating Chinese food while playing China is a good idea. Let's go fire on that torpedo boat while we... Nope. Targeted the light cruiser instead. Well. There we go. Let's see if we can... Wish you would maintain your fire on the same guy you're hitting before. Or not. Yeah, these guys are getting way too close. Alright, just shoot it, whatever. I don't like being this close. This is very bad. This jackass is going to launch a torpedo at me, so no. These torpedoes are already destroyed. In that case, why don't we put secondary guns on you, because secondary guns are good at killing torpedoes. Knock the torpedoes off that other guy? Yes, we did. Now let's get secondaries on him, because we're just trying to shoot up torpedoes. If we can. Got good to hits on him, so I guess we'll keep it up. Now let's get secondaries on you, because I'm just going to keep firing the secondaries at ships until we shoot up their torpedoes, because it doesn't take a lot to kill torpedoes, even though they're underwater, which you would think that'd make them hard to hit, but apparently they're not. We are having very serious problems now. Alright, we're going to have to double back, because this guy's in trouble. He is in a lot of trouble. Even when I double back early, it just doesn't seem to... Let's go get that other guy. Such a giant pain in the ass. All because these ships are so slow. Where's this torpedo coming from? I can't really tell. Torpedo's going straight at him, and he doesn't have the speed to get out of there, I don't think. I don't think he's got the speed to do it. is going to miss him. Alright, so... Well, that's something at least. Now the problem is this torpedo is going to probably go some great distance, and I don't want this guy to get swarmed, and I don't want the other battleships to get hit. And now he's getting shot by that other torpedo. So he's got to swing his ass around pretty hard. What a nuisance. They're gonna hit. Looks like it missed. Damn it. Really wish you wouldn't minimize that. That's really, really fucking annoying. Alright, well hopefully he'll keep hitting that. Hopefully you guys will keep hitting that. Are you in torpedo? You are. You're in big time torpedo firing range, damn it. What a fucking mess. Alright, let's just... These guys still have torpedoes. And this guy got shot in the fucking engine. Outstanding. I hate this. I hate you guys so much. Alright, go shoot it. Shoot at this asshole. Alright. And another damn torpedo. I hate playing dodge the torpedo. I really hate playing dodge the torpedo. It's so fucking annoying. There you go. I guess go shoot at him so you can get all your guns on him. Oh, nice. We got a hit. Alright, so we're going to double... If I double back and deal with these... Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take these two back ships, and you're going to detach. The back two guys are going to focus on this guy. Oh my god! Oh my god, did you really... Holy crap, did you really put them in the wrong order, you idiots? Oh my god, now I gotta separate them and control them individually because these guys are too stupid to go in a fucking line. I mean, come on, you learned that in kindergarten. You would think that as a naval officer, you would know how to sail in a fucking line. Oh my god, what idiots. Alright, so those guys are gonna take care of them. These guys are gonna try and... You still have torpedoes. You don't have torpedoes, so you're gonna shoot him. And then this guy's going to try and rejoin the group. What dipshits. Alright, we got to make sure they don't try to dodge, otherwise they'll never turn because they're stupid. Alright, what morons. I really don't want to deal with these guys if I can avoid. He's out of torpedoes. He still has this guy still has torpedoes. And then this guy, you're just going to kind of sail over this way and try and get into line. Alright, so you've got your engine working again. go shoot at this guy now. I don't really care who he shoots at. Alright. Ow. Yeah, swinging my ass is hard when it's battleship sized. Alright, so let's go have you guys keep turning more this way. You're going to try and group back up with them, and you guys are just going to keep on. Go fire the, you know, your guns are all aimed, so just keep doing what you're doing. And we're just going to let you do your thing. And then this guy, we're going to start turning. Try and get into sort of a formation. Alright, and we're just going to let you guys just kind of do your thing. And these guys are going to start to turn, try and group back up, because now that we've gotten our fleet away, now we're going to try and regroup again and do... form some semblance of a line. We're just going to retreat for a little while first, and then we will reform. Oh my god, that was so stressful. That was awful. It's hard when your ships don't go very fast. You got all these light cruisers here. What I sort of want is I kind of want you guys to all group up. Like that, and then have you guys group up with them. And kind of get this figured out. I don't know what you're doing, D-Bang. I should call you Douchebang for turning like that, but alright, so we got... Alright, just nail those light cruisers. No, don't fucking turn. How dare you? How fucking dare you turn? Just keep going straight. Just because I'm turning the camera angle doesn't mean I want you to turn too. I don't think there's any way to fix that in the game. It's just that the right click turns your ships and selects targets and is also used to move the camera, which is kind of annoying. I do kind of want to hunt down these torpedo boats while I'm at it, because torpedo boats are annoying to kill normally, and they'll murder my transports. And while they're low on fuel like this, I guess not all of them are low on fuel, but while they're going slowly, we are just going to let's see here. Let's go just fire at these guys up in the front. because I don't think he's actually low on fuel. So I want to damage the guys up in the front and let the rest of you ships do kind of whatever you're going to do anyway. Because these are an awful lot of ships. I don't know if we're going to be able to take them all out or not. But I definitely want to finish off these guys first. How big are these light cruisers? These light cruisers are 3,000 tons. The heavy cruisers, these are those bathtub cruisers. I don't care about them. We'll sink those. I don't need those. We're never going to try and salvage them. And this battleship isn't really that. I could go try to brawl down the battleship. What's doing the most damage to me? Hey Mick, holy crap, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you doing?
Can you hear me now, Bob?
I can. Just a heads up, I am live streaming a game, so don't say anything that... Let me know if you want to say something privately, and we can discuss that afterwards. How you been?
Are you there? Hello?
Oh, yeah, can you hear me? Hold on a minute, guys. Let me, I don't think you can hear me.
You have me blocked on the channel or something?
Nope. Give me a moment here to figure out why Mick can't talk. Any luck, Mick? Yeah, he's not. You're not server muted. You're not.
Let me check my voicing again.
Yeah, because I can hear you fine. Alright, so while we're waiting for figure out what's going on with Mick, do we want to take out this battleship's only going 14 knots, he's not getting away. Let's double back and kill these bathtub cruisers. I think that's kind of what I want to do, because I'm not super worried about the
Now you can hear me.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Outstanding. Yeah, I was always able to hear you, but I guess you couldn't hear me. How you been, Mick? I'm live streaming a game, so let me know if you want to say anything in private, and we can talk about that afterwards. What are you up to?
I'm just about to enter Ubers to get my final piece of the Annexia stuff.
Right on. Yeah, I haven't. I've been taking a break from WoW. I just got super busy with work, and I just got kind of burnt out with that for a while. So I've been playing this the ship game that I just got kind of addicted to.
What game is it?
It's called Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. I'm live streaming it on YouTube right now if you want to see it. It's just it's a turn-based strategy game in the overworld map, and then you real-time battle with your ships. You research technologies and you control the navy. And then you have limited influence over what your government does and what your army does. They kind of do their own thing. The army's kind of stupid usually, but it's
that's why they call them grunts.
Yeah, it's an addicting game. I really like it. They've been having a little bit of trouble development-wise because the developers are Ukrainian, so they have a complicated time of things. And then they got bought out by a Swiss company that mostly specializes in mobile pay-to-win games, microtransaction games. And so they've been kind of neglecting the game ever since. But it's the best game of its type, where you can basically design your ships completely from the ground up. You have a lot of design control over how you build them and what you put on them, and it's I think it's great. So I've been having a good time with it. What have you been up to? Just WoW mostly, or I've been meaning to call you, but I lost my my old phone died. I couldn't. I was trying to find your phone number.
Wow, I'll send it to you right now.
Yeah, just message me on Discord, and I'll call you later too.
Yeah, it hasn't changed for years.
Yeah, I just there we go. Yeah, I spoke with Andrew, and he said that that the fires didn't make it to your neck of the woods, so that's good.
Yeah, not even close. But yeah, it's a hillside that wasn't very well prepared for such an event, which is kind of crazy.
I guess so. Well, I'm glad it avoided. Your neighborhood is so pretty. You've got the most beautiful house.
Right? Yeah, mine's. We could get fires here, but it wouldn't be like what they had.
Right.
I mean, that was craziness.
One of these days, I want to build a bathroom kind of like what you have on your first floor bathroom. I always thought that was really cool bathrooms.
Shower.
The what? Yeah.
My massive shower.
Yeah, that massive shower. Yeah, I'm gonna go build one. When I build my second bathroom, I only got half finished with, and then my life got complicated. But yeah, when I finish that bathroom, I'm gonna do like a massive shower like that.
So how'd your life get complicated?
That is for a the details are for a conversation what I'm not streaming, but the short version is a lot of stuff like those big corporate projects I was working on out in New York, that those kind of went sideways. There's some problems, and I had to COVID kind of changed a lot of things, and I just focused hard on my computer store here in Oklahoma. And we did a big business expansion, trying to turn it into a larger retail place, and we built kind of this hangout area, and it's really nice. It's just things just got super busy, and then a good friend of mine and also my senior tech died in an accident, so now I'm doing all his work.
Wait, what was his name? Did I meet him?
No, you didn't. I don't think you met him. His name was Ed. He was probably the best Mac technician in the state. Brilliant laptop tech. He was kind of half crazy, but he was very dedicated to what he did. He's a very good friend of mine. Was smart enough to leave his personal life, out of work, because his personal life was a wreck. But really, a lot of people didn't like him because he was very rough and gruff, but he was always a very good friend to me, and very very, very hard worker. So and then I went on a bunch of adventures.
I just came back from an adventure.
Where at?
Antarctica.
Really? I don't think
my on a cruise down there was pretty fantastic.
Oh, that's great. I don't think my adventure has you beat there. I was my last trip was in Istanbul, and before that I was in Russia, and I've been to some interesting places, but never Antarctica yet. I really want to go to Antarctica. Did you actually get off the boat and step on the shore, or was it just like you saw it from a distance?
Yeah, it was an expedition kind of cruise. Well, as much as you can expedite.
Yeah.
So you were in Zodiacs. You went to the shore. You got to smell the smelly penguins. It was disgusting.
Do penguins smell pretty bad?
Oh, the urine and everything. It's terrible.
Oh man. I mean, penguins look really cool, but most birds are stinky.
Yeah, the early explorers went down there and they whaled the shit out of the place for many, many decades. But they didn't eat the penguins because they must have tasted like shit. But they taste like shit, from what I understand.
Unless you're a polar bear and don't have a choice. Well, I guess the polar bears aren't down that way. Polar bears are up north, so I guess it's the is it the seals that eat the penguins or the sharks? What eats penguins?
There's leopard seals down there, but they're not very plentiful.
Okay. I guess we're gonna hunt down these light cruisers before I hunt down that battleship. These Spanish ships kind of suck anyway, so I don't need to salvage them.
Well, cool. I just loaded Discord on yesterday because I was leveling. I didn't really need a guild. Now I kind of need a. I'm shopping for guild stuff.
Okay,
No.
yeah, I was gonna get back into WoW, but I don't have the time commitment to commit to like regular raid times and stuff. Cause work's been busy and my personal life's been exciting. I guess that's the right word for it. And
So are you? Would you consider? Were you a Trump fan, or are you a Trump fan?
I have a very nuanced opinion of both parties. I'm not going to say that I hate both parties equally. You know, the problem is I know two people who know Trump. Huh?
I'm coming from that same direction. I don't like any politician.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
I know two people who know Trump. So, the guy who taught me how to fish, he and Trump grew up together, and he thinks Trump is great. He thinks Trump doesn't know how to shut the fuck up, but he thinks Trump is great. And then my middle school English teacher also knows Trump, and he thinks Trump's an asshole. So, I mean, I guess I'm 50-50. I've only ever seen Trump once. I saw him on the street once when I was a kid. He was walking with some other people, and I've never met him. I've never spoken to him, so I don't know him from nothing. If he's able to make peace with Russia and make it easier for me to visit my friends and I've got some contractors out there and other things. I'd like to avoid World War III. I'd like peace in the world. That'd be great. If he can fix up the economy, that'd be great. Do I think he's actually going to root all the corruption out of the government? I'm not going to hold my breath.
Possible.
I don't know. I know some of my friends are really freaking out. I don't think Trump's going to be as bad as my lefty friends think, and I don't think Trump's going to be as good as what my MAGA friends think.
Well, here's what I told a buddy. I said he's got ideas. He doesn't want war. He does things for the right reasons. The way he does them is he's very proud of the way he does stuff. He's so much so. But look, he's in there, and I think he's going to have this Russian war solved pretty soon.
I don't know. So like I don't know if I've told you, but I've been to both Ukraine and Russia, and I have friends, on serving on both sides of the conflict, or not necessarily serving, but I have friends who support both sides of the conflict, and I think that there is some serious beef between the two countries that I think the West is, has some responsibility in escalating. And I don't think it's going to be an easy peace, because I don't think Zelensky's going to back down. I think Zelensky's in an awful spot. When he was elected, and I was actually in Ukraine on business when, well, not really business, but sort of. I was visiting some friends and we were discussing some things. But anyway, when I was in Ukraine in 2019, mostly I was there because they were trying to set me up with this hot Ukrainian lingerie model, to be honest. And the business trip was just an excuse. But, Zelensky ran on a platform of peace, and then it seemed that all of his cabinet guys and all of his advisor picks had your typical Eastern European accidents, where they would fall out of helicopters or fall out of buildings or shoot themselves twice in the back of the head and then jump into it in front of a train afterwards. And he got surrounded by, some pretty bad dudes who were under the control of the oligarchs. Now, was Zelensky a plant? Because one of the major funders of his campaign was, the 10%, the big bucks for Biden or 10% for the big guy oligarch. I don't know. Uh, I know that he was very popular at the time out there, and he was considered a very funny comedian, kind of like a Ukrainian Jon Stewart.
I think he's corrupt as fuck.
Well, it's Ukraine. They're all corrupt as fuck. But I don't know if he actually, I thought it was strange that he ran on a platform of peace, and then all these accidents happen, and then he starts talking about, restarting Ukraine's nuclear weapons program and joining NATO and stuff that he was previously. My understanding is he was previously opposed to all that. So I don't know. So I don't know what happened with that. From Putin's perspective, Ukraine had a treaty with Russia from the 90s when they gave up the nuclear weapons back to Russia. In exchange, Russia would protect them if anything happened. And so when Yanukovych got ousted, the Yanukovych faction blamed it on American, meddling, American CIA. So Yanukovych went and took the treaty to Russia and said, hey, you got to save my ass. Russia's in a bad position then. So they started doing some guerrilla stuff, sending in special forces. So, I mean, this conflict's been going on for a decade. Since 2014. A lot of people don't realize it's been going on that long. And there's probably some behind-the-scenes stuff going on since 2012. According to some of my Ukrainian friends. And I think there's also a civil war going on in the country, because about a third of the Ukrainians are Russian Ukrainians, and they support Russia's position.
Yeah.
And when I was in Moscow, I was stuck in line behind hundreds of Ukrainians, all trying to get into Russia. So I don't know. I know the war would stop instantly if we stopped funding it, and that might be what Trump's trying to do. Because, no money, Ukraine's going to have to surrender. And the reality is that Ukraine's in Russia's backyard. Logistically, Russia has a huge advantage. They're going to win. One way or another, I think long term they're going to win. I don't mean to diss on the Ukrainians. They're fighting very bravely, but I don't see how they're going to beat the Russians. It's much more important to Russia than it is to us, especially when at least a third of the Ukrainians are fighting on Russia's side. I feel very bad for the country. I think it's going to get wrecked.
Well, I mean, when Zelensky didn't want that deal for the minerals, it's like, what's he afraid of? He gets instant protection that way if we're doing business there.
I think what he's afraid of is, first off, I think he already promised the minerals to all the oligarchs, and the second problem is all those minerals that he's promising Trump. I don't know if Trump realizes it or not, but those minerals exist in the part of the territory that Russia already controls. So Zelensky doesn't really have a lot of negotiating power.
Get that? Maybe that's why he wants those minerals, so he can go and make claim to those areas.
Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons that the oligarchs started bombarding the Donbass region, after Poroshenko got elected, I think, is because that's where all the minerals and rare earths and natural gas and oil and all the good stuff, all the industry stuff is largely in that area. And I think the middle part of Ukraine's largely farmland. So, my suspicion, there we go, that battle cleaned up okay. My suspicion is that Russia's going to get the eastern part of Ukraine. Poland may get the western part of Ukraine, because that area used to be all like Polish and Hungarian. And I think Ukraine itself is going to be left with the middle area, which is going to become probably a puppet state of Russia, because I don't see how Russia allows Ukraine to join the West. Not at this point. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Well, I thought it was hysterical when Zelensky said, "I've got to talk to Russia." And not you, Trump. And I'm like, dude, you had 4 years to talk to Russia. You guys are at war. You need a third party to orchestrate all of this.
Well, and my understanding is that Putin and Zelensky don't get along very well. I mean, at least that's my.
They're at war. They shouldn't, should they?
I don't think these guys get along very well. So I don't know what he's planning on. I don't know what he's planning on doing. You know what, guys? I haven't talked to my buddy Mick in probably 3 or 4 years. So I'm going to take a break from the stream because I really need to talk to my friend. And then I will be back in a little while after that. So, guys, thanks for watching. Give me a little bit and to make a phone call because I really need to catch up with my friend. And then I will be back, I don't know, probably in like 30 minutes or so. So give me a moment, Mick. I'm going to wrap up the stream, and then I'm going to give you a phone call, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab my phone.